Alright. We have a match between Zqxx, otherwise known as Neigutten, and Zqxx. Or as mysticjuicer would say, Zqxx. I've gotten really addicted to saying that name like that, so despite the fact that I live in a country where we say Z instead of Z, I might adopt that. Yeah. That's my life. Okay. Neigutten making life circumstances aware. Or known. Yeah, known. Anyway, I posit that Zqxx is going to lead with Arg, and I have no idea who Neigutten is going to play. Maybe Valerie? Persephone! Oh, he's going back to her. I didn't think I'd ever see Neigutten play Persephone again. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm calling him Neigutten. At any rate, I actually am a fan of Persephone against Arg. Mostly because I'm not a fan of Arg, and Persephone's entire vortex is here to fuck up Arg's day. Also, when you start having counter these shenanigans, it's the best. Okay, Persephone's put some cards in the discard, so now we're looking to recur them with a knockdown. And I think she's going to go for throw an Arg Might attack. Oh, no. They're both being very cautious, blocking, which suits Arg's plan just fine. Okay. I am surprised to see Neigutten give him an even block. Because normally the idea being that you want to basically just constantly cross up with your 2, lead into on your knees. But apparently that's not quite the game plan, or actually it's early enough that, you know, we just don't have the tools in hand to start denying blocks like that. I'm skeptical of that kind of thinking, but it can happen. And we haven't seen Neigutten just started. We haven't seen Neigutten power up for any aces, so either he has aces, or doesn't have a pair of anything he wants to get rid of, or he's okay with powering up at the moment. I'll say in this matchup, I think he can kind of, like, pretty cleanly power up with queens. They tie blowfish spikes, but otherwise A beats all of the same things. I'd say the only time you want a queen is if for whatever reason the trade favored you at the end game. Yeah. Neigutten is very steadfastly blocking, building himself quite the hand, getting all of his tools. Yeah. There we go. A dodge into possibly Mistress's command. Or just a knockdown. Just a knockdown. Okay. Grabs back, bear your soul. Uses it again. Okay. Oh, finds one of Arg's counters. Bet Uranus is not getting that. And he certainly isn't going to want to give him the 6 either, since he gave him one earlier, doesn't want him to power up and get an ace. And see, this is exactly the thing I was talking about. Gave him an even block, so I couldn't cross him up with anything. But that is a safer thing, because you don't want to run when Arg is When Arg is knocked down, you do not want to run in odd normal or anything into bubble shield. So they go over there. And so, and actually that's one of the reasons that denying starving Arg of even blocks is so potent. Because it starts making bubble shield useless when it's knocked down. Of course, that starts making blowfish spikes a lot better. Because not many characters have the ability to navigate past that. And those that look at those throw speeds. Persephone is going to get the knockdown. Okay, straight into on your knees. I'm not a very good Persephone player, but when I play Persephone, I actually don't combo into on your knees until after I've gotten the second dominance trigger. And we see, oh, you can actually got both aces in the discard, so now all of his aces are on the bound. He's just pull them from the discard or take them out of the discard through dominance. Went for the greedy throw, and then Zqxx is like, nah, you haven't shown me 2 attacks, so I'm just going with 3. Ooh, gets good damage too. Does get rid of that 6th block though. I feel like, yeah, I feel like Neigutten just keeps hoping that the throw window is going to open up. And Zqxx is like, I'm just gonna keep attacking in this cluster of speed that's not exactly difficult for Persephone to deal with, but is resource intensive. And you might do that enough until you... Yep. As I was about to say, you might do that until he thinks Neigutten is irritated, and then block it with bubble shield. Which, as we see, is exactly what happened. So now Neigutten is on a very serious clock, and he no longer has the really good resources. I think we might see Neigutten dodge or queen. Personally, my preference after Arg has put up bubble shield is dodge throw. But I just like throwing. Oh, now that was risky but amazing. Rips bubble shield right off, gets a knockoff. Or gets a knockdown, knockoff. Yeah. That bracelet, not even real Tiffany's. Takes back a fast throw. I wonder if Neigutten dodges here, goes for the cross up. No, just straight up plays the 7. I would have tried to have been too sneaky and dodge. And now he gets a double dominance pull, which is excellent for him. He's going to pull back an ace, ideally something he can power up with, then like a 2 and a 3. Okay. Ace, 4, 5, 7. Okay. That still works. Okay. Power up the 5s. Get another ace. So now we have on your knees. We've got the fastest throw in the match. Arg is powering them up for an ace, which is unusual because they only, well, we know that Persephone is a 4, which will cross up that ace, so he might be posturing that in fact he has blowfish spikes. And I think he might be doing that in order to block up. And then Neigutten will dodge, maybe? I don't know. That's my guess about this interaction. That Zqxx is trying to get. Yeah. Oh, so it's exactly, or rather it happened exactly the way it said it would. Whether or not it was for the reasons I said it would, that's debatable. Okay. Well, Arc still has quite the life lead at 24.1. Oh. Yeah, like. Okay, we do have a Joker, that's good. We're on quite a clock, but of all the characters who can do this, Persephone is in a pretty good space. She has the tools necessary to pull this out. I would kind of like to see Neigutten attack a little bit more, because Zqxx is really just, or at the very least dodge, because Zqxx hasn't really thrown, so blocks and dodges are like, there's nothing on the table about punishing them right now. And furthermore, you know he has blowfish spikes, and he doesn't appear to be leveraging that into throws. Of course, now might be the goddamn round when that happens, because, let's see, can't quite get lethal. Or could he? Oh, okay. Blowfish spikes closes it out pretty convincingly, I'd say. Okay, we stick in this Persephone Archigard goodness. Well, evil, as it turns out, players aren't always fond of playing against really either one of them. Bubble Shield is, that's the rudeness right there. Now we see Zqxx opening a little bit more aggressively with a slow-ass throw. And Neigutten starting off with a very level 10. And honestly, you can kind of, if I'm Neigutten, I'm like, you can give Archigard like all of those cards, because you don't care about any of them relative to your engine. Well, of course they all go back in. I mean, the 7 was the one where you'd be like, maybe not. I don't need to run the risk of only having like a king or an 8 in terms of throws. Look at that rudeness. So you see, Zqxx has really added more throws into the mix. Started doing that a little bit more. But so far he's really been doing kind of a throw attack kind of thing. And now he's just being hyper aggressive. Persephone doesn't have a lot of hit points to spare. Ooh. It's like, I don't know, these queens. It's like these aces. To maintain threat, really. So let's see how Persephone handles this. Okay, tries to dodge it again. Okay, we get another barrier soul. What do we find in that, Jack? 4 and a 5? You would want to get rid of the Jack to make 2 cross-ups a thing. Keeps trying to dodge blowfish spikes. But Zqxx doesn't. Zqxx is just gonna be like, put your balls on the table. Or in the case of Persephone, put someone else's balls on the table. I am really surprised that he gave her. That he gave the Jack. Of course, that apparently worked out real well. That might be a Joker. I mean, it's entirely possible that's not, though. Well, it is. Oh well, we get the knockdown. The engine begins. Okay. So I think Neigutten is really going for the denial of blocks entirely. Which is amusing, but maybe not. I think it's a less tenable game plan. A much more, shall we say, it's fragile. I am barely lucid right now, apparently, and I'm not certain why. I feel well rested. Had some foodies. At any rate. Yeah. I would have personally gone for a 2 cross-up, so I would have failed there, but twinning. That's true, they were the same suit. I'm really not clear on the kinds of cards that, or what the motivation behind the kinds of cards that Neigutten is giving to Zqxx. Because now it's blocks, and it's odd and even blocks. I mean, now we know he has what? A 5 and 8 ace. That's half of his hand, and that's good. Yep. That thirsty throw. If he gives him the queen. Yeah, if that's not Joker, he's dead. Unless Zqxx chooses not to follow up. Oh. Well, just close to dead. I would say Persephone still technically can win this. But she'd have to be right a whole hell of a lot. I think. Oh. This was not the outcome I expected. But it does. It does give Persephone a window back in. Now, it has to be very selective. I would say you're going to want to pull back. Maybe, okay. Goes for that. I wonder if this means that Neigutten has AA. Oh, well, if he didn't, he does now. At least that's, okay, he definitely does now. So he needs the cross-up to work. Or he needs a dodge and attack. The 2 attack was going to work there. I don't know why you would do that. Okay, and now Zqxx is bleeding cards. We've got a double dominance coming up. Neigutten is fending off the ravages of Hex. Okay. Moving in with 2, 3, 4, 7, or 10, 3, 4, 7. That's right, Zqxx, you shouldn't have. I feel like if you're gonna follow it up with lethal. That would have been my perspective. Now, what does Neigutten do here? Is he cautious? Does he dodge? Or does he go for the throw again? I'd be cheeky as fuck and go for a 2 attack and get killed. That'd be my prediction. Okay, but he's thinking about it. I think Zqxx doesn't want to get rid of AA because it's so dominant. If he gets a dodge, then it's really in a shitty spot. Especially since Perception can start controlling his draws. Okay, my 2 attack would have gotten not blown up, but it would have been ineffectual. Okay, Neigutten keeps giving him throws, maybe so that his throws become dominant? The end. Tried to make the comeback, just couldn't get enough going. Sometimes you really just need a mistress's command early on to get things on. Okay, opening block from Neigutten. I really like doing it as Persephone because she can, while she has potential to keep recurring a lot of cards, she's also a fairly card-intensive character. And her draw velocity, as many other people have attested, is among the slowest in the game. She's no Gloria, is what we're saying. Alright, we go for an early thirsty throw, and that ain't gonna work out. By and large, in the early game, Argagard isn't doing a whole lot of anything that's susceptible to throws. He attacks a whole lot until you get frustrated, try to attack him back, and then bubble shields. So what I prefer to do is, I actually prefer to just block a lot of Argagards out in the early game, let them poke to their heart's content. Now that's rough. Let them poke to their heart's content until they kind of run themselves out of good attack options that they kind of need to block or power up. And then I transition to a dodge, throw, kind of a mix-up. And then I become Rook. Or really any grappler. There we go. After ridding Argagard of some attacks with her face, Persephone is now equipped to get back in the game. Now, Zqxx by and large has blocked on knockdown. I think an attack might be coming, and I'd be tempted to. At this point, I would either dodge or throw as Persephone. There we go. Although if he had a 2 attack, it would have fucking worked. Slipped right underneath that sparkling bubble. Alright. We go for the 10 damage, because why not? We're Persephone. Like, you get some cards, we're gonna recur a bunch of shit. Wait, do you only have kings in your discard? Oh, that's really rather unfortunate. Okay. The last few times this has happened, where Zqxx postures with blowfish spikes, he blocks up. So I'm wondering if he switches and attacks, or if he just tries to block up again. Honestly, I would just try and block up, unless I think my hand is vulnerable. And as Neigutten, I would throw. Thank God no one listened to me. Well, If Zqxx had listened to me, then he'd be fine. If Neigutten had listened to me, then Zqxx would be really fine. Oh. Oh, he's going for the mistress's command. Okay. Yeah, why the hell not? Let's see what you got in your hand here, buddy. Okay, he's got 3 aces. This hand is not really exploitable. And in light of that, then I would get rid of both your spikes. Huh. Okay, an ace transfer. Okay. Alright. Now we know Persephone is loaded the fuck up. We know that Zqxx has 4, 6, 10, ace, queen, and a mystery card. Okay, so 4, 6, 10, ace, and 2 mystery cards. I would want to throw here as Neigutten. But I think Zqxx might try and hook up before. I was correct. You could have thrown. One thing I'll say about myself is I feel like I have a good understanding of when my throw windows are. Or I think sometimes I do. Oh, that was a sneaky 7. Thankfully, Persephone has those 0.6 feet throws. Alright. Okay. One more dominance pull, and Persephone's even to that. Now the mix-up for Zqxx might be odd or even block, but if he's focused on that, as Persephone, you might really just be able to get away with the throw. Well, Neigutten apparently thought something that led to a similar conclusion as me. Unfortunately, Zqxx was like, I'll just attack out of this. And I mean, the jack was pretty safe because if Neigutten attacked with a 2, they were going to tie. Ooh, goes for the throw again. Throwmageddon. Thronimaru. Okay, gets the damage. And now they're pretty even. Okay, takes back a 7. Now he's got the fast throw. Okay, he powers up counters for another ace. If I, in this instance, if I have the 2 attack as Persephone, I would want to play it. Then again, he has the 6. Or, actually, did he use the 6? I think he may have used it earlier, attacked it on. See? Told you that 2 attack would have worked. Granted, I don't actually know if Persephone has it. God, I feel like an elderly person. I'm just yelling at the computer. Like, no! Do what I say! Oh. It was a joker. Sorpresa. Yeah. With Archer Guard, we mitigate whatever damage we can. And we'll be happy with that. Hmm. Her. Ben. Her. Okay. We get a dodge we know of. We go into that 7th row we know you have. No, Power Lash. We take that 10 damage. We recur a card, it'll probably be an ace. It's not, it's the 7th row. Oh wait, did he spend the 7th row earlier? I think he might have. Alright. Now we know he has Blowfish Spikes, and I don't think we know what the other 2 cards are. Well, now we know it's a 5. 5, ace, ace, which is lethal. And again, so is he. Actually, any normal into ace, ace is lethal at this point. You could have gone with a 4 there. I don't like that decision on Zqxx's part. If you're going to attack, you may as well have attacked with your dominant option. Well, I guess really what I'm going to say is the mix-up there was you play ace-ace, she dodges, or you throw her dodge. Like, that was it. And so attacking with an even slower attack is not preferable. I don't know. I don't think it made a great deal of sense, but I'm not an ARG player, so, you know, limitations in my knowledge. Then again, sometimes I do that kind of stuff. I'm like, no, let's go into Yummy Layer 14, where somehow this makes sense. He couldn't choose both, so he did. Okay. He brought it back a bit, but still couldn't quite close it out, because Blowfish Spikes is real good. Ooh. Neigutten switches to Rook. Despite other people, what other people say, I actually like this match. I like this matchup for Rook. Okay. Codex jokes. Okay. Yeah. Zqxx went in, did some damage, did establish a pretty hefty life lead. Tried to bait Neigutten into attacking into a bubble shield. It didn't work. Turn after though, Neigutten tried to go for a throw and was poked out. Yeah, there we go, there we go. He's got a low hand. Just block. Just block. Get your hand the hell up there. Okay, and now Neigutten catches that bubble shield with a throw. Okay, he's only 20 each behind, really 17 points behind. Granted. Ooh. I love a good 10 cross up, especially when it crosses up bubble shield, because fuck that card. Okay. And just like that, Rook wins 2 combats, and we are completely evened up. And in fact, Rook kind of has the the life lead. It's not a significant one, so really we're just going to say they're even. And if you want to be pessimistic about this, then you could say that Arg is in the lead because this. Oh, let's see. Okay, we're both pulling back. They're both pulling back a little bit. Neigutten spent some resources, kind of maybe needs to pseudo repair his hand, and Zqxx just lost 2 bubble shields, so I don't know what he has in hand, but he probably wants to build back up too. And there we go. We just keep blocking, denying him cards. He's not getting normal draw. Granted, that hurts Arg less than it does other characters, but Rook loves having lots of cards, and now we've got 12 of them. I mean, ooh, there we go. Zqxx thought maybe a king throw was coming, and Neigutten's like, nah, thunderclap 7-8, baby. Now he has a respectable life lead of 20. Zqxx pulling out that bubble shield to say don't attack me so much, and I think he's going to try and bait Neigutten into throwing, and Neigutten is probably going to block. If I were Neigutten, I would want to throw, but then I would doubt myself and I would block or attack. Well, if I had attacked, I would have been fine. But yeah, Neigutten is doing pretty well. Okay, now Blowfish Spikes is on the table. As Neigutten, I would almost want a king here. Thank God I didn't. Or thank God I'm not the one playing, because I would have died. I mean, not actually died, but not been in a good place. And, okay, Zqxx does not have the counter. Oh my God. Neigutten, this is devastating. Now Bubble Shield can't save him. All he needs to do now is AA. Well, if Zqxx dodges, he's dead, but or not dead, but not in a good position. If I have AA as Neigutten, I'm honestly that has been worked in as a top option. Oh, Thunderclap is almost a better option. It's much less costly and does the same magic. Okay. How many dodges? There we go. Neigutten has won a match. Okay. Oh. Okay. Gets poked out hard. Okay. Gets scared off of throwing. Not bad. Alright. Zqxx is approaching this in a much more measured fashion. Again, which is kind of what you have to do. That's why I hate fighting Arc. Well, that's why I hate fighting competent Arcs. Because they're basically doing like this burlesque dance where they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to throw this bubble shield, and then maybe I'm gonna switch to an aggressive thing, or my bubble shield 17 times in a row, because you think I'm suddenly gonna switch, and you're gonna counter that, and then you can't, and then you get caught up in the anxiety of Hex whittling everything away. You're trying to play an aggressive option, or fuck some shit up. It's not working out. Oh, it's dangerous. But okay. So far, I mean, we're relatively fine. I just said something untoward. Okay, Zqxx throws Rook, which, is a thing you have to do for really any of the grapplers. Just throw them. And now, I feel like Zqxx is going to cross up our bubble shield. Now, this is not a good space for our intrepid hero. I would almost 3-block here as Neigutten. Set up an advantage time so you can rip off the bubble shield. Mine might have worked. Well, I mean, it would have gone off. It just wouldn't have torn the shield off. Okay. We got Blowfish Spikes on the table, which isn't good considering that we're down by nearly 20. Our Rook is down by nearly 20 life points. Okay. I'm not quite certain what Zqxx was intending to dodge. Ooh. Neigutten catches him with a throw. Alright. Now that life lead is disappearing. But if you really want to be in the game against Arc, then you need the life lead. Because all of the turns you spend making decisions of whittling him down favors him. The long con is his. Okay, we put up a protective ward, so even if we get a cross up, it's not going anywhere. That would make me want to block or throw as Rook. Like, if I think he's feeling extra cantankerous, I might expect some sort of attack here. And we do. Rook has the cards to at least to rock armor this if he wants to get the 10 damage in. Oh, had his Joker called. Okay. We spin the cards, stick 10 damage on. That's fine, we're evening things up. I wouldn't have done it for a lower normal, but for 10, why the hell not? Wouldn't. Yeah, I think I'm into it. Zqxx, go home. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Just like that, in 2 combats, Neigutten has brought this match back into his favor. And continues to do so. He's got a nice 33-point life lead. Okay, we're putting the projected forward up. I would hardcore want to throw, but I think Zqxx is going to attack again. Oh, I didn't even think about a special block here. If I had a king as Neigutten, I would like windmill slam that shit. Oh, well, he and I have the same ideas. We just got gold bursted. Which is fine. I've done that to many a rook. I'm sorry, you set up entangling binds? One moment, I need to get some aces. Now from here, I think the conservative plan on Rook's part is to play a special block. Then I think the next most likely thing is throw, and then after that I think attack is the riskiest thing. Special block there would have been real nice. Although he just threw the 9, which indicates a lot of things about his hand. Either he's keeping some sort of rock armor set up, or yeah, I'm gonna guess he doesn't have any 2s, no 6s, probably no 7s. Now I have to decide what to do. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. At this point, frankly, I'm going for some kind of rock armor cross up. I definitely did not see the other blowfish spikes. Okay. Zqxx now has a single ace and no jokers left. Does he leverage the pressure of that and just keep attacking Rook's throws? Personally, I would. Well, no. Okay. Neigutten only has a 20-point life lead. Picking up an ace. possibly has wall of vines now. Zqxx definitely has blowfish spikes. Now what do? Does Zqxx go for the real risky throw, the special block? No, he just attacks that fucker. The king is not a bad play considering that Zqxx has consistently demonstrated he doesn't have the counter. So unless he plays an attack that outright beats it. Okay. He's done 3. Now, given Arsenal cards, if he has another Ace Orb, he can power up for 2. Okay. He's insinuating that he has Wall of Vines. If he hits it into another block, then he wins. If he just hits with it, he wins. Zqxx basically needs to dodge to mitigate the threat of Wall of Vines. Of WoW, if you will. Wove. I don't know why you would play a 6 over Wall of Vines. He didn't have Wall of Vines, is what that tells me. Well, now Neigutten is free of his exhaustion. Okay. You got both of us. Yeah. I don't mind Persephone versus Arg, but Persephone is fragile as fuck. Yeah. Well, that covers this match. Flagrant angles. Oh, I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. How do you even know who I am? At any rate, Flagrant Angles ending the recording. I hope everyone has a lovely time whenever I get around to posting this.